I do my best to speak at every parliament to motivate you to come up here to let us know who you are, what you're about, and what are your intentions for the continuation of our great nation. That's right, a society of men and women united for one common cause, and that cause is to bring forth a law world manifest. Peace, gods and earth. Somebody else come on up, man. Come on, guys. No hesitation today. No hesitation today. Peace.
Then what happened?
Yes, then what happened? Come on up and speak. Man, woman, and child. Come on up and build.
Right.
We got a lot of people in the audience. We need speakers up here. Scientific, you want to build?
Peace and gods and earth. I be black scientific, you law and fabrical mathematics, yo. And I stand here today proud and humble because I feel I've been taught by the best black man with knowledge of self. Supreme mathematics, supreme alphabet was the explosion that took place in my life that brought me forth. I had knowledge since God wisdom. My life was old man solid meat out of the demon. Him and Black God. I used to walk and talk with them when I was 12, 13 years old. They showed me the light. They gave me the insight how to be a civilized man, how to stand on my square, how to be righteous, how to protect my mind. The first thing they told me, the lie is dead. The pen, they want to stick in your head. That's one of the first things they made manifest. And I want to make it manifest to you. This world we living in right now is artificial. If you're not associated with the original man in the context of finding out who you are and what you are, you lost. Because the cracker is not going to tell you. Peacekeeping, secret. And the secret he keeping, he been keeping since your great people. So, I don't know why you think all of a sudden now he gonna reveal the secret to you.
Praise to the gods.
The secret is you. You got to find out for yourself. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna say peace.
Peace. I'm back. What I like about Allah I like Allah, my man, the ambassador, Duma. Them was my educators, man. I respect any brother that was here before me in knowledge. If they gonna tell me something that I don't know. You see, in order to have knowledge, you gotta knowledge. See, the people that do that wisdom before knowledge, that's self-destruction, man. But they know wisdom before knowledge. It's knowledge wisdom. Because it all had to come from the mind. See, we came from the mind of Allah. You understand what I'm saying? It says, ye are gods and the children of the Most High. Well, Allah was my Most High, man. You know, he brought me back with his 5% from the mental deaf and poverty. You couldn't snatch nothing from me or laugh in my face because I punched your nose in. You understand what I'm saying? But Allah got me out of that. Peace and love. Peace, love. Allah got me out of that so I could talk to the world. This is what this platform is all about. You understand? The world. The world is going, you know why the world is going through that? Because they assassinated my educator. See, this is all a penalty. Because they killed and shot Allah. Y'all can't see it. You know, but he knew it was coming because he said he was leaving the planet. He told me he was leaving. He told all his sons that he was leaving. And he told us all to do. He told us everything what to do. before he left. He only stayed with us for powerful years. You understand what I'm saying? But in them powerful years, he created professors. He said, son, you got good men, you got great men, but you the best. You understand? There ain't nothing is better and greater than the 5% nation. I remember I came up to the school. It was an Urban League Street Academy. I seen Allah wiping down the windows. I said, Allah, why you doing that? He said, son, somebody gotta do it. I said, he said, them 5%ers, them 5%ers, them child 5%, they my 5%ers. You understand? We are the 5 boroughs of New York City. We control New York City. What man you know that pulled 5 boroughs? What man you know that pulled 5 boroughs? It was not the Pope. Right? The mayor couldn't even do it. Mayor Lindsay had to come down and see Allah. That's when the mayor was taken from his heaven and brought down to the hells of Holland. That's when God took the devil to hell. You ain't gonna see it. Y'all ain't gonna see it. I seen it. I walk with the man. I talk with the man. Look at my blessings. And he told me one time, I was working in the Plaza Hotel on 59th Street, 5th Avenue. He said, son, I'm going home. I said, where you going? Where you going? He told the guard that one time, and he took him on a ferry ride. They thought they was going, the Lord took him on a ferry ride. But when the Lord went home on Justice, University, Nation, Equality on Knowledge, Understanding Day, he told some brothers that I'm going home, y'all can't go with me. I'm going to the cream of the crop. And he said the cream gonna rise. That means you're young. Like my grandkids, your grandkids, my children, they are the ones gonna rise. Rasheen children, Shah children, University of God children, Saeed children. That cream is rising, man. My daughter was in Allah's B's class, the law school. You know what she is now? She's a teacher in Florida. She finished college. She finished college. My other the daughter Essence, she's in the National Guard. She's a sergeant. She was in Allah B's class. See, the cream is rising. It don't care. You know, if you on post, your job is to teach civilization to those in savage. Signs of everything in life, but you love peace and happiness. Just understand the knowledge. Understand the knowledge is to make devil what was supposed to do. You see all these people graphing your flag? Some people come in there think they're you. They're coming from different organizations. They don't have nowhere to go. Because all the ones in the 60s, they dead. All the ones in the 60s, they dead. All the Black Panthers, Nationalists, Muslims, Israelites, Orthodox Muslims, Sunni Muslims, they dead. Only thing that's alive is the 5%. The 5 boroughs of New York City, which is community control. The mayor's even asking for help. But y'all don't know how to go out and teach. So what I did, I took over a park. I got out every morning, started cleaning the park up, getting ready for my rallies. Every second Sunday, and Allah you God, gonna pick up that for the guards out there in the desert, Mecca Park, and Father Sean, my brother named Lord Bill, all those brothers out there in the desert that was having the rallies, we're gonna start having them out there in Mecca Park. That's the park that I'm creating, you know? And I told y'all before, I'm creating Allah's museum. The Museum of Allah is 5%. That's what I'm creating. I got some people, some sponsors already. But you listen what I'm getting ready to say. Out there in Left Right City, I did a wall called the Wall of Fame. And now Noriega, he wanted me to do another wall called the music wall. And his father's on my wall. And I did a wall in 9757 in Left Right City. Pop-out wall, that's my wall. I took C.I. Jones and made a wall. Took the money, the economics, and put it in the community. See, 5% is doing better. We go out there and take it. You know what I'm saying? So I got involved in a food program out there in the desert. Started working on watching the line. Then I wound up inside. And I would start giving food out to everybody in my community. And that's how I touched it hard out there in the Queens. And I was saying, I want to do a children's festival out there in Queens, establishing that with the borough presidents. They call me a politician. I am a politician, because the law taught me to be a politician. You see, I walked with your mayor last year. I got pictures to show you. I walked with your mayors. I'm not a lip professor. You know what I mean? I go and talk to your borough presidents, the district leaders. You know, I talk to them people. You know, because you got to know what's going on in your community. You got to know who got that money from D.C. You know, when we was young, we didn't worry about that because the law was in control of that. If he needed something, he had to just go to Mayor Lindsay. Mayor Lindsay get him anything he wanted. You know what I mean? So, me as his son, I'm like my father. I'm like my father. I'm about freedom, justice, and equality to all human families of the planet Earth. And I tell you, when I first got knowledge in that first degree in the School of Romans, I went to a convocation to stop his heart from beating. And I put a black man in the seat. Put a black man in the seat. But I'm making mine bleed.
Don't walk away.
You know what I mean? I used to sit in the house to pray. But I don't stay in the States. Some brothers don't even know as that rocket go outside the Earth's atmosphere, it brings forth a change throughout the universe, and y'all think you're dying of cancer. What's fuel that y'all breathing in when that rocket goes to the moon and stuff? Y'all remember your life on the planet. Y'all, let me tell you something. The 25th time.
Peace. Rasheen, peace again.
After you ain't nobody else.
Yeah, I'm good, guys. Good. It's always a pleasure. You strong.
After y'all ain't nobody else. It's not it. And so how you teach your community, that's on you. Remember I told you, ain't no fallout shelters because if something hit, where you gonna go? Allah says save the Navy people, stack your food up. He predicted all this war. He said the war will jump up from the east to the west to the north to the south. They're gonna be like a fountain dripping the flood of total violence. Look what's happening in your communities. Y'all running around, God. You don't teach them like the 5%. We went out there and pulled blocks, cities and towns. I went to Asbury Park, I gave them buttons at the community center. When I was down there, God understand it, where was you at? Where was you at when I was bringing cases of meat and cases of food to feed the nation? Where was you at? You don't know me. Don't talk about me if you don't know me.
I was bad sickly. I was in East New York.
Oh, you was in East New York? Oh, yeah? Okay, let me tell you something. You go to East New York, ask about Rasheen, the most merciful. Ask Raheem. Ask the brothers that was here. Y'all Johnny Lake people don't know me.
I can't hear you. You got to talk about.
Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know when I had, when Minister Raheem had Allah's projects. Minister Raheem took their projects over. Y'all don't know about my brothers that went back to the essence. That's why I'm going to give the party for the boys. It's going to be a white event. He going to speak. It's my man. He's going to speak. Matter of fact, he's going to take care of that. Take care of business when I get off. I know that. But the bottom line is, I'm written 7 clubs, man. 7 clubs I'm going to rent. Okay? You think it's a joke? I'm going to put a punch in your mouth. You think I'm a joke. But I'm backy, I'm backy, I'm back. I get anything I want. What you say? I'm not holding the sanctified man. I'm righteous. I told you where I came from, the pits of hell. The bottom line is, y'all, I love you. Y'all enjoy this day. And remember the brothers that laid this down for us, and the young are still keeping it alive. Peace.
Gave us a God of reality, the real God. I always like to say that part at the end, the real God. God is real. Fake people do fake things. Some fake people sound like they real people. Sometimes when you know yours, it's hard to detect who's real and who's fake. But guess what? They all sound alike. You got to be able to distinguish the real from the fake. Common copies. Some people are common copies. They call it crumble. The devil was successful in crumble. You talk about everything. And start talking about what we are looking for. The baby. What program do you, me, or God got for the baby? Honestly. Don't bring us down the baby and don't have a program for it. You're showing off. How many I brought? How many did you teach? How many learning from? I brought some God to a valley in Piedmont that they was giving. On my way to the valley, I'm walking. I was finding stray children, picking them up off the street. I said, go tell your mother I'm taking you to a valley of the 5%. Or you don't take them off the street and don't get permission from their mother.
Ain't getting no sound, dog.
When we walked into that valley, I heard Bone Black say, where's the babies? I said, here goes some babies. Now what you gonna do with them? Here they go. I had about 9 of them. Just met them that day. That's how you teach them. Not to go close with them in your neighborhood and they tell your kids they can go with you. At random pick them up. That's how you know your power. Your power is in what you do. I even told myself, you know your power. You know what I had to come up with? No, God, I can do better. But there's always room for improvement. I can do better. No matter how great I was, I can be greater. Stop living off of nonsense and do what the real thing, and that's meaning the law being the God. You know the thing? And I say this to every valley. You ain't gotta stop that hate. I don't like that brother. You think he is. You ain't never got to meet that brother. Go meet him. Go dine with him. Go sit in the park. It don't have to be at this. It could be a regular day. Go sit with that brother. Talk with him. First, go to lessons with him and see what's on his mind. No, Allah taught me. All these brothers that's so mad, and I walked with him, I did this with him. Y'all ain't did shit. The law ain't teach that hate shit. And the law ain't teach you back about how good you are. Allah said, be good. And guess what? Look out for each other. And that's where my black seed, my brown seed, my yellow seed comes from. You go get you a black seed. You go get you a brown seed. And y'all two conquer the world. Meaning y'all two look out for each other. I don't see that. Know what I see? Who that God is? Oh, he messed up with one word in 120. He ain't God anymore. 120 don't make you a God. It make you know your lesson. That's all that do. You can know 120, you still ain't God. But your performance ain't God. Bragging ain't God. Living through mathematics is God. Loving your brother. Allah said I got good brothers and bad brothers, but I love them all. You got good brothers and bad brothers. Do you love them all? Say you who? I hear him. I don't like him. I don't like him. Why you don't like him? You don't know him. Get to know. Knowledge is the key. That's the key. Knowledge. Know what you're talking about. You don't come to me and talk about God and don't know nothing about a God. You have to have knowledge of God. The real knowledge of God. Don't be talking about, yo, God, I know my 120 now, I'm God. You know you're 120 and you still don't understand nothing. You still don't understand.
Oh, yeah, we
break
do.
this down. When we came in this down, we used to break everything down. Break the letter we down. Break the letter the down.
Okay, it's just us two. You have to go on
Two
it.
heat bombs. That's how we do
Okay,
it.
and then these
Now,
are the
motherfuckers going
colors.
today.
Okay?
Wow.
One. These are
If you don't have love, you is not my brother. We do not strive on hate. We do not strive on disrespect.
We
I
try
might
to
not
play
back everything
chess.
above the truth, but I
I
have to
know
keep it
how to play
going
chess, but
and make it better. That's what Allah said. We are the makers. We are the conquerors of this world. We are what the God was saying about the 25th. We are every sign from 1 to 25. Oh, don't make us think we're all different. The same black man that was there in them days is the same black man that's here today. Different aspect, but of that same reality. They had the job to do in daytime, and we got a job to do in our time. Ain't none was greater than the other. So how could a God be greater than his one own self? They said the 23 and the 24.
Let's try to
20
be.
power, 24 power, 25 God. What's the difference?
Good?
The way they understood. That's what's different. The way they discussed their mathematics is what's different. What distinguishes you from another brother? The way you live, God. The way you live. The way you live distinguishes you from another brother that's not living it. I am not the true and talking God. I am the true and living God. And this is distracting activities of life.
Lay all that shit down, wipe all that
That's what it's all about. Are you really acting? Are you really a baby
Because we
savior?
did see some when we were walking
Or
in
you
the
just say
park.
it? I'm gonna say it because they know what people want to hear. But you ask yourself that. What baby you saved in the last week? Honestly, what baby did you grab last week and saved you? You don't get in my face, I'm the savior. You the talker,
The nuggets are dumped
you
down
ain't the
too.
walker.
But
That's the difference.
the beans are
I
delicious.
should be going to I didn't try to come to everybody that they are and ain't. I'm about the real one. That's why I say my name is Ron Reality, the real one. I do not play with it. No, every day you catch me doing word spawn, that's what I'm gonna say. I did it. I don't hide behind it. You don't hide behind your things. They try to tell you about the truth. I did that. You like, yeah, God, I
They
was
put
talking. Guess what? I'm teaching this. I don't let little things define me. I define me. I am not here for no God to approve. I don't care if everybody can say I am God. The only one that stop me from being God is me.
and
Nobody
I don't
else.
like the right.
I'm God with you or without you.
Like that.
Prefer to be with you.
I did try to.
Out you. God. I stand alone. Just like Allah stood alone in his square. How many of y'all stand on your own square? Not your buddy's square. Your square. Your truth or square. And that's your truth. And guess what that truth means? The things you learned. The things you learned. How about the things you didn't learn? Elevate yourself through education, God. And all those that are not being educated ain't saving themselves. Stop. You're not growing. If you think you know it all today and refuse to study tomorrow, you stop growing. Or you stop studying. Study make you grow. The king said it best. He said, the Lord told me, son, I'm still. I said, wow. The king. First boat. I said, I jumped up at that guy. I said, did y'all hear what he just said? The Lord said to his son, I'm still growing, son. I'm still growing. So I mean, I got 120, I ain't got to do no more. Wow, you done finished your accomplishment. And the world is still fucked up, but you satisfied because you know 120. Feel to be fun, man. That's the feel good.
I got it.
And let's see how many men go. Know the truth. Know the truth. Some gods respect life. I told that to God, God don't
Yes,
respect
I
life.
didn't want to.
Some gods. Not all gods. Some
I can't.
and they'll say, you got away with it. Maybe I can get away with it. Well,
you can't hear your mic.
They want to drop it down like it's theirs. They do. All the truth.
I'm ready to go play again. Yeah.
Let it go. Good. Peace. Peace, Queen.
I'm ready to go play again. I don't like it though. I only like the bees.
Call me the superstar. Brother name, or what
It's not on, Godfather. I don't think it's on.
The situation is on.
Where's Spike?
Okay, the brother poet, Master Long, asked me to give out this book we made. He's in a P now. He's doing 50 to life. But he just show you with the scientific mathematics how you can change your life no matter where you at. The wherever you at is South, it's the holy ground. Mecca was where you make it. And he made his Mecca for the last 24 years at the Virginia Correctional Facility. And he had a rap record out called The All Along So You Hear This Fire. But he made this book out. The youth are the future. And I'm giving them out to children here as he asked me to. I made bookmarks here. People get the bookmarks. The bookmarks has his website on there. He tells his story and video. Also, he has a petition. He's trying to decrease the time cut. He got 50 to life. Well, he got 24 in. He's 43 now. He went in when he was 19. I think he done changed enough to be in a civilized society. And so he has a petition that's on his website. And I ask everybody to go to that website, check out the information, and participate in his freedom by signing his petition. Because I look at it like this: he got 50 to life for 24 in. If he get time cut to 25 to life, he can come home soon. You know, you like get you one time just so you know. But anyway, this is how we show and prove our culture, no matter where we at. See, he understood the knowledge, you know, and to be incarcerated and living out your culture, because understanding our culture is not an easy thing to do, especially where he's at. A lot of us still don't have freedom, justice, and equality there to express ourselves. Other organizations dealing with so-called spirituality. You know, just because we teach them there's no mystery God, and that we don't have no religion, they don't show us equality. Now he done made rap records, made children, books, incarcerated, and brothers here doing very little in comparison. Now I ain't saying people ain't doing things, God's and earth are doing great things. We just don't go to show you that, like I said, Mecca is where you make it. And he's making his Mecca and doing a great contribution. I feel proud to help him out because it's not a game. Children's books are very important because now they're changing what's in our children's books. They didn't want to change the way to do with slavery. I mean, they didn't stick a pin so deep and so flagrantly. They don't even care that you understand. Because half of them don't work with your children anymore. You don't know what they're being fed. Your homework done, all right, now you can play the game. These games are dangerous. All they do is show the children how to fight and kill. And then when you hear on TV that some teenagers done kill somebody, what you expect? You are what you eat. We need good wisdom. They say wisdom is the way. And this fool, this wisdom that I'm talking about is education, and we have to keep the children in books. They're not even reading good anymore because they got too much video. They don't have to read. They don't have to go and look up things because they go to the phone and look it up themselves. But it be the version that's not going to give them any opportunity to expand past that understanding. We know that knowledge is different, therefore understanding is different.
we have a manifestation to our supreme mathematics. And it's not the same as you will see in a dictionary. So that's our power of our language. You know? And the Father said we are backwards if we don't teach our own children. Because we let other people take our children's minds. There's not a generation gap, it's an information gap. But if you're teaching your children, you have your gap. That's the whole science of mathematics. It's each and every day, each and every way. That's why I don't understand knowledge. All those who got knowledge of themselves are also dealing with understanding knowledge. So all minds are one to some degree. That's how it's gotta be. You know? And to make a nation strong, you got to teach your children. This is supposed to be a children's day. I guess they're coming a little late, but I got these books out for the children of our nation to take advantage of. Peace.
Peace, God.
Over here.
All right, set it
I got
on.
something to say.
I know.
Hey,
Peace, God.
I want everybody to come over here. I have something to say.
Well, I can hear you from here.
Let's go. I know you heard me. Let's go. I want everybody to come over here.
Anyway, come on.
There you go. The baby came over. I want the gods and earths to come over here. Let's go. Come on. I got something to say. But I don't think y'all understand what the day is. If the babies can come, y'all can come too. Let's go. Everybody. No, they're going to come. The baby said you don't think nobody's going to come.
Peace, Rasheen.
Peace.
All right, listen. The ones that are here. I asked my brother-in-law just a question. I said, how is this going to be in the next 10 years? I'm going to tell you how it's going to be. If we don't begin to build, it ain't going to be nothing. It's not going to be nothing. Us builders build. And that's what we got to do. We got to build. We got to make things happen. But if we don't make it happen, it's not going to happen. Understand your knowledge. And then you'll see your coach. That's what it's about. It's about building. It's about adding on. It's about making things happen. I want my brothers and sisters to understand that we are a nation of people that's about helping each other do things. I don't want to see us sitting around just talking to each other. I want to see us add on. That's what I do every day. I add on to this nation because this is all I have. I put my whole life in it. My whole life I put in it. I got knowledge of all God's wisdom. And I've been doing this ever since. Going through my cycles like everybody else, but I understand the essence of being God and being the earth. So if you ain't about this, then stop playing with it, because this is not no joke. It's about doing things, man. What you get knowledge for? Just to have it? Just to sit around with it? What was the reason? We all had a reason for getting this knowledge. So no, I had a reason. Save the world. No, you can't save the world if you don't activate it. I sure do everything. If you don't live it out, there's nothing you do. I got here about 2 weeks ago. I ain't seen nothing happen. I ain't seen nothing happen. That's not the way we do. We add on. We make things happen. We don't wait for them to happen. But if you wait for them to happen, they ain't gonna never happen. You gotta make them happen. So I'm gonna say peace. And I want somebody to add on. Let's make this a positive. Hey.
That's why I understand. saw me I see you actually walking and talking what you say about it. That's a part of understanding your knowledge. Understanding your knowledge is understanding who and what you are. Because if you don't know who you are, then you might as well go amongst those that are dead in the mind. You got to come to the growth and development of yourself first. I can't teach nobody else. I don't know nothing. Come on, man. You know what I mean? We know what we got to do. You know what I mean? We know what we got to do. You ain't got to get up here and teach grown men how to live. Grown men by this time, you know how to live. They don't know how to live. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. And you go amongst those who what? Build. That's what I do. I go amongst the builders because like the God said, which is true, build is what? Build. You don't have to tell them how to build. They know how to build. When I get here, I see something different. I see nothing going on. I see the baby having what was going on. And that was what was the most important thing. And that's what today was supposed to be about. For the children. For the children. Because if we don't get back to him, who is? The problem is we give to the world what they give to us. So I see something when I came down them steps, and I see them babies running around shooting up and playing with the little instrument or rubbing together, and they happy. So what we see and say, was looking. I was speaking the word. And first we need to see. And what you need to be able to understand what you're going to be going up. The highest, the lowest, from the lowest to the highest. And another thing I would want to tell my brothers, and I'm saying this to all brothers, stop like you guys.
All right. Always looking good. Right. How you doing, man? I see videos, man. Nice.
You need water? I see that in you. I don't care if you got a beamer. I don't care if you got all that materialistic. At the end of the day, I tell them, if you feel a certain kind of way, I ain't gonna mess with you. Learn what's going on. Stop identifying your clothes. Nothing. Today is tomorrow, you might not have it. That train works. I ain't got no problem with it. I just come grab it. That's how I do it. I came on the 8th Street. You don't know about that. Right, 8th Street. Full of guards. Full of guards. You couldn't even go in one car without 5 people being somewhere in that car. Hey! And it was the way for me to say something or be building on something. You didn't just accept brothers and great brothers and downers and say you ain't like us. You had to show and prove. What happened? You start having all these brothers and sisters that you don't even know, and they talking about they don't like me, and they unlike me. That's the problem. Unlike me ain't gonna never change. That's the sign that y'all school for. So y'all stop it. So when you just never gonna make it together. You make a devil for the one person. So when you got bad thoughts, that's what you make you what? Devil. You trying to warn God what? Alive. You're not trying to warn him dead. You got babies here, man. So when you address or you come up here and build, keep in mind, go around. Keep in mind, it's a function. We're not trying to run you away, we're trying to bring you in. We need everybody. Because it say you and I. First to bring about a supreme understanding of what's our self. How do we do that? By coming together. How we come together, we mind. Whatever you strong in, and I'm weak, I help you out. Stop penny pinching your brother. Stop it. How the hell you say that you can't like me? You still will say let me come. I don't like that. I don't like it. You never build it. You never win the night. Okay. Check the book out. You don't really understand yourself. Because if you understand yourself, you ain't got no hate for
Great. Everybody wants showers. We're supposed to pull straight up. That kid hit his cat, and I don't want to stand up in that crowd. Camera close. I can't hear him.
That's how you understand your knowledge too. First you gotta get off the pork. You understand pork meat. Then you can deal with the pork ingredients, such as monoglycerides and certain other things, lecithin. But you have vegetables that have their own lecithin. Animals have their own lecithin. Same way we have our own sugar and all that inside ourselves. That's understanding knowledge also. This is for the children they call Valley. They're for Great Park. Because the brothers that came after me, they named it that. It's their way of showing and proving that they have been learning to obtain the knowledge of themselves and teach the knowledge that they have gained through their education, by observing. Like I said, you can understand the knowledge by identifying with your biological physical composition. Because you know what you put inside, you should already get to know what's existing in your body to form your anatomy. And then you're going to eat the right food. You understand? The right food, like I said, not being directed or misdirected in the wrong direction. But they're easily in the wrong direction at 85%. So I'm here basically talking about understanding knowledge. I ain't got to stay on that understanding knowledge degree with live craft and germ original. No woman's original. How you live craft and germ? Because of the mind. Most people think that you're live craft and germ because you've been put through some type of chemical laboratory experiment. No. You're crafted from within. That's how y'all people are successful on this undertaking. So how you get above that, how you get past that, by studying with your roots where you come from, and then your direction of the path that you're walking. Some change from religion to atheist, from atheist to being true and living God. Almighty God Allah showed the proof why he said his name is Allah. He's saying that the original black man is God. You understand? Saying Asiatic black man, so he saw that in himself. And he made that happen. That's what you get from building, and then you can destroy it. You're destroying the bad things inside of yourself to build and make life go easier for yourself and those behind you, such as the children. Education is a must. We got to teach them. Like I said, we're bigger and arguing with each other. Why? Because two pieces of steel. It's like knowledge. They two double numbers. They're similar, and then they're not similar. Because if they're not put in a proper order, they're going to be discoordinated. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what it's about. It's about seeing what this is about, us teaching. When I was young, we used to come in this park and clean it up before Paul. That's showing refinement. My culture is my refinement. Because I'm a righteous, civilized man. I keep my nails clean. You understand what I'm saying? I wash myself after a hard day's work or hard night's sweat. Those are fluids releasing from your body. Understand that's no longer needed. The body got to discharge. drink a lot of alcohol, whatever. And you know me, I passed out in there before a couple of times. Understand? Exceed my limits. So a man must know his limitation. You say I ain't got no limitation, yes you do. Because you got so much on your mind that your mind is racing and leaving your body. You understand what I'm saying? You understand where I'm coming from? So the oxygen in your brain is goes up on you. Your eyes are going shut. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Because you overexerted yourself. So you gotta learn how to be patient and take care of yourself. It ain't about no macho man thing like, yo, I gotta drink because you drinking like that. No, you ain't gotta do what other people do. Certain things were meant to be, but brothers that was there, and they shared had the same equality with the Father. Oh look, the same equality. You understand? So he didn't say nothing against it. He didn't knock narcotics. Narcotics is medication. When you medicate yourself, you just have to know how much you put in yourself to handle whatever is wrong with you. Like children, they come to you, they know about family, this and that. I said it before. If you don't deal with our health, then that's it. You gotta examine yourself and your own doctor at times. There's nothing wrong with being nurses. Men can be nurses. You was a nurse when you was a little boy, take care of your little sister or brother. You understand what I'm saying? You have to monitor. You have to know when a man's having a seizure, a light seizure, or a blackout. You have to know what to do. Lay him on the side, lay her on the side. Talk to him. Don't fire them up, don't go stuffing things in their mouth. You understand? And I remember days, brothers talking about life insurance. And they was going back in the years and talking about, because they ain't got no insurance, hey, dog, I'll burn you in the garbage can. What is that? You're gonna get out of that. That don't make no sense. Life insurance is about leaving those that's behind something to go on, financial. So you have to do that. You don't need nobody else to set that up. Nowadays, you can start with life insurance for $1. And then you make more money, you can add more to it. That's the security things here. Allah said marry him.
Yeah, that's true. Right now, I'm making it back, dog.
Obligation has black, brown, yellow, white, African, and red.
Great to see you, man. Yes, sir.
So you can't discredit a white man or a red man for what they are, who they are. Because it's knowledge that deals with 6 human families. So that's the supreme equality that we have to have as civilized people. You can't be ridiculed. When the brothers was told about, the father said, yeah, we can have a Christmas, he loved this nation have a Christmas. A lot of people say, oh man, we ain't with that. I'm not anti-white nor pro-black. I'm A like my father. I'm his son. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you what he said. Those brothers before me told me. Then they made a tape from the recording. That tape says the exact same thing. Whatever Allah see that's good, that's why he wasn't anti-white nor pro-black. He said, let it be. Muslims, all other religions, they my neighbors. My Israelites is my brothers. They can live, eat the same, breathe the same. No matter what size you in, big, tall, whatever. Our minds connect like that. That's one. We walk backwards. Like Joshua just said, before brothers be walking backwards and identify each other. You understand what I'm saying? We're speaking the same one language. Regardless of where we're coming from. Bed-Stuy, Heart of Medina, Mecca, wherever we're coming from. Teachers got to go on to be the same. You understand what I'm saying? This is how we got to be. Civilized people. You can't be over there like I said. Talk about this and that. We got to learn how to manage our money. You understand what I'm saying? Can't be over there spending. Somebody gonna feel like, oh,
How did he beat my little kid,
okay, we can back that up, put that money back, okay? Once you work it out that you did it, investigation's going on. You understand? So all that responsibility got to stop. Even with me, I have no my limitations. I learned to say no. I ain't got to second guessing myself. I just got to say no, because it's not me no more. Because you're with my system like that. So I have to take a great responsibility. I'm up to the limitation on that. Especially because of the atmosphere.
Oh yeah,
We have our own energies in our body that escalate. So this energy from here, join in, overhyperactive. You understand what I'm saying? gotta be careful what you put in your body from the mouth. You got water in your body. So then you can see enough to push out the bad stuff out your body. Even with your bowel movements, the toilet. You see what I'm saying? But without. So if you're from another state, another borough, you're just learning, what knowledge? You understand what knowledge? And you understand this culture a whole lot better. And you know why you fit in this life. Because it ain't easy being dog. You gotta come in here, stop eating pork, meat. And like I said again, there's other things when they feed the pork, but you gotta stop with the flesh first. Then you help your families out. They can see how you walk and speak and your mannerism. You help your mom and your pops out. That's where you gotta start at. Then you start building your community. Be a part of your community being productive. So this way they can see and respect God. You understand? Even if they see somebody that's not capable of presenting this knowledge to them properly, they know that you set the trend for them. This is what it's about, growing the growth from a tree. You understand? With branches and fruits and vegetables and all other type of things. So things that's edible and things that's not edible. But you can make medicines from plants. You can make medicines from fruits. See, they want to sell everything to you. The price of water going up in the bottom. You understand? After that can be stopped. There's more signs of everybody getting together in their homes and go to boiling water. Because if you can't do it, there's nothing wrong with drinking water from water. You just gotta let it run some. Let it clear up. You see, you taste it, you smell it. You ever get to a faucet and smell the water? Before you drink it, it's got an odor. It's inside those pipes. They put in pipes with metal pipes. You see fragments coming out there, you see some fragments, colors, or whatever it is, that means the pipes have to be cleaned out, just like our bodies. So like I said, we got to relate all this to ourselves. Everything in life comes from us, which is black man, brown man, yellow man, African and red. Everything in it, animals that exist. That's why you got to relate to it. Just because an animal or dinosaurs over there eating a leaf from a tree, that ain't for me to do. That's the other Caucasian savage white man, and those that are black, brown, and yellow too. What's a savage? A savage is a person that knows he's been taught what to do and what not to do. When you read the Bible, you made the Holy Command of the Bible. When you people was a law, it tells you this. You understand? You must know the laws and obey the law. If the white man can do it, if 85% can do it, you're supposed to be a most high supreme being. Why you can't do it? Because things is hard, it's tricky out here. Like I said, I went through trials and tribulations myself. I made bad decisions myself. But I had to renew my what history. I had to go back and not look at all the previous things that I was doing mentally to myself. I had to go back and renew my history so I don't do that again. And then I can avoid that happening to another brother or sister, no matter what age it is. And like our bodies, at certain ages, you can't break things down like we used to. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to learn how to condition yourself. As well as you studying how to read this and quote that. You have to get the understanding to those things. I'm still learning, and I'm learning to be better than what I used to be. You understand what I'm saying? When I say in my mouth, you can tell. How I'm living, how I'm looking, you can tell. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here around 85%. That's what I got to teach. Those are the ones I make sure they don't come and disrupt nobody else teaching. Because it's been like that from day one. Bullies, 85% bullies bullying the young brothers. You understand what I'm saying? Young brothers get to learn how to defend themselves mentally once they start grouping together. Brothers know when they was young, they know before me, they know how that goes. You understand? Sometimes you gotta stand up. As far as when you go to war, they're gonna teach you how to defend yourself. So we learn how to defend ourselves in the parks, in the rooms, in the basement. Practicing how to do karate, boxing, wrestling, combining those together. I'm a little guy, but I tell you what, that is worth for the money. I have you sleep. You know, like you said, so somebody get up there and speak, you got guys there to speak, you take the floor. You gotta wait on nobody. The idea is here. Right here. This is the idea, materialized. Children's Day, brothers that put their monies together, their food stamps together, their ideas together. They put their hands together to build this, put that rules and stuff like that. Buy charcoal and things. This is us staying together. So we don't have to go out there and get it from somebody else. There's been stores first here, and Adidas and elsewhere. You had those individuals that, you know, just want to freeload. The stores don't want to exist. The idea is still here. The stores don't. So we still have some folks that do have some storefronts. That do, you know. It's for those that can stand the heat. Some of them can't. That's why they go up the door. Some of them feel they heard enough. Some of them feel they heard enough, so they go there. I see it, I feel it. It's to watch it myself. So like I said, let it go. It's great. I'd rather brother go sit down instead of going on his head. I've been there before, I feel it. Like I said, it's about education. We gotta stop versing each other and do what we gotta do with our family, our neighborhood, outside our neighborhood. Let me hear something good and it's positive, and you fit in there, it can work. To bring that, those little ones to those that can help them get where they need to be at in school, learning how to read better. We still got some brothers that still not read that good. You hear me stutter with them, this and that, and I got to bring it back. If I say you don't understand what I'm saying, don't just shake your head. You understand what I'm saying? You don't. Understand what I'm saying? This is what it's about. Taking care of ourselves. The best doctor is yourself, because you examine yourself. You don't want to get a bump on your face and back on everywhere. How you get this scratch? Skin can be delicate. Anything sharp, paper cut, it hurts you bad. Once it gets infected, you gotta take care of it. That's like your body. You gotta do it. Education's going back. Education's going back. Not everybody's an A student. To be an A student, you got to study hard, you got to focus and pay attention. It's never too late, like I said, to learn. It's happening. This is happening. This is definitely happening. Everybody take it back.
You'll know what we go through as a nation right now. Hey, you are. I mean, 58 years we've been here, right? And we've been through various transitions, ups, downs, mistrust. We've been through a lot of transitions in 58 years. We lost a lot of our brothers, a lot of our sisters, who played a very important role in the growth and the development of our nation, right? And what we got to do is bring that love back. Because when I got it in God's wisdom, it was a brotherly love that we had. You couldn't go nowhere, man, and didn't have the love of God in your midst. We didn't want for nothing back then. We took care of each other. We got to bring that back. Listen, right? We're not anti-white nor pro-black. Anybody can be a father son. Black, brown, yellow, white, African, red. We teach civilization to all human families of the planet Earth. However, the planet Earth is looking for tangibility. They're looking for some substance. Because you can talk all day long, but if the community and society don't see the substance, they're going to look at you like you're just talking loud and saying nothing. So you got brothers coming together in different areas, bringing all minds to one. All minds be one, building a government within a government, respecting the law of the government, keeping your side of the street clean, no swords over your head. This is the Lord's teaching. He said, teach the babies to go to school, get a trade. Bring it back and build our own. Yeah, a lot of us fell short. A lot of us went through trial and error. And you go through trial and error and growth and development. You go through that. The thing is taking ownership of everything you say and do. That's the thing. So as wise men, because it starts with the one. I gotta always talk about the one because I'm talking about myself. Allah's regard. Always has been, always will be. So as one mind, we got to come together and show and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt and build our own. Build our own. We ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing. We got teachers here. We got lawyers here. We got electricians here. We got plumbers here. Let's bring it together and do what we got to do. Understand it now. Then what happens? It's that time, man. It's that time. Put all the difference to the side. Put the ego to the side. If you got a problem with your brother, put that to the side. And let's get busy as a nation, man. We the wisest nation in this universe. We the youngest nation in this universe. Everybody is looking at the 5%. Everybody. Muslim, Christians, Jews, everybody's looking at us. Because we set the trend. Word is bond. Understand the knowledge, man. The weakest chain in the link, ain't no time for dead weight. It's about producing, being active, showing improving beyond a shadow of a doubt. And bring that trust back, man. We gotta love and trust each other, man. We gotta take care of each other, man. Because all we got is each other. I is you and you is I, man. There's only one God. When I look at every brother out here, I see me. I don't see nobody else. I see me. Word is bond. All minds is one. One God, one reality, one truth. Supreme mathematics is the order of the universe. From knowledge to born. Let's bring it back. Let's bring that love back. Let's start hugging our brothers. Let's start calling our brothers. Let's start checking on our brothers. Sisters, let's start checking on our sisters. Because it's real. This ain't nothing we make up. It's real. Word is bond. Peace. Peace. Everyone who come here. Peace. Peace. Every month we come here. So what's bothering me the most is the school rate. They bother me.
Father, unique, supreme, Allah. Every month we come here, and every time I come, I'm going to bring up this subject. We need a place to have the parliament. It's going to get cold out there.
Let them know.
That's number one.
Let them know.
I heard somebody mention that
Let them know.
brother.
Y'all should come together.
And after I came from the memorial, I saw how powerful this brother was. He knew senators, professors, things that we sometimes, when you look at a person, you're like, no, he doesn't know all those things. He knew so many people out there in Mecca. And pretty much all over the planet Earth, seems like to me. So, to stand here, and we all need to come together. Let's come together and make something happen in that yard out there so that we can have a foundation before it gets cold. Because it's not going to stay warm. That's right. You have to have a foundation. One thing Allah B had me laughing in one of the videos that I was watching. He was talking about the 3 little pigs. And he mentioned about the 3 little pigs. One that had the building was made of straw, and the other one was made of wood, and the other one was made of brick. And then he showed and proved that the one that was made of brick couldn't be blown down. So that's what needs to happen with our school now. In our first degree, in the 1 to 40, it says we renew our history. We have to renew our history. It's got to get bigger in there because the kids, in order to get the kids in there, during the show and prove, it was crowded in that room. It was very crowded in that room. And any intelligent man know that when that happens, that we have to increase the size. And until that can happen, we need to put something in back. So everybody that's out here today, we need to make a place for those kids that's going to come in the summertime, because I'm going to work with that senator out there in Mecca. She promised us a lot of things that can happen. She promised. And there were other people that were there that were promising and making promises. The only thing, we got to step up and go to that state building that's right across the street and get involved in the community. Get involved in your community. Get involved in your community. Peace.
Peace. My name is Quadir UAllah. Gauge mathematics, understand now. I want to start there. In order to understand, you have to see clearly with your mind. That means that all other things are eradicated. All other things are null and void. That's what that means. To see a clear picture. So if we understand the knowledge that our Father gave us, knowledge means to know, look, listen, observe, and also to what? Respect, right? I've been doing the knowledge of this circle since I was physically born years old. My degree right now is quality knowledge, man. That's how long I've been around, man. So I don't watch the transitions. I don't watch the ins and outs. I don't watch those who left and came back. I don't watch those that's still here. But my thing is this. Understand knowledge. Understand that first degree in 120 lessons. Understand that. Understand the 5 major components of that degree. Maker, owner, cream, father, God. Know them 5 points right there. Arm, leg, arm, head. Know that. Because like I said, man, we can stand here and talk till we blue in the face and yet not accomplish nothing. All the time we've been given, we've misutilized. I'm going to say that again, man. All the time we've been given,
for that building we've misutilized thus far. 2122. And the reason I say that is because by now we should have a place for the seed this winter. It's to build money. Right? 2 more months, it's gonna be cold. In 60 days from now, it's gonna start to get cold. What are we gonna tell the babies this winter?
We couldn't afford to buy.
What are we gonna tell the babies this winter? I'm not talking about the little yit-yat personal bull crap. I'm talking about a foundation, man, for the seeds, man. A permanent foundation, man. Something that they can look forward to in the future, like we used to look to Harriet Tubman, when we knew not the expiration date of that building. Now it's like the carpet of that building been swept from under your feet. But we never enter a world that we are not the Lord of, man. Because the Lord is God, Lord of all the world, man. Know that. Know that it don't stop there, man. Know that we can replace that carpet overnight. But listen, man. Time waits on no one man. Period. You look around at brothers, man, that on my degree. We was them babies the Lord was talking about there. Yeah, that was us. Now certain brothers made their transition because revolution brings about change, man. And in order to change anything, we gotta first understand the knowledge we've been given. Understand the supremacy of that knowledge, man. Don't just say it. Understand it. Today's mathematics understanding knowledge, right? Knowledge and understanding is what? One and the same, right? The culture is what? I, God. It is I, God, that must show and prove that we are the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, for all the civilizations, and the God of the universe that we say we are, man. Because if you think all eyes ain't on God, think again, man. You devils was watching to see what we do and how we conduct ourselves, man, when that carpet was swept out from under your feet. You know what they thought? We didn't give them what they thought. They thought we were going to be a violent bunch of individuals. We didn't give them that. Why? Because we learned to fight ignorance with intelligence, man. And I know that amongst all of these individuals here, myself included, you can't tell me intelligence ain't in the building. That you can't tell me. The brain functions on recalls and experience, man. You recall enough to know you God, then you can recall enough to know what to do, man. Understanding now to say to make a devil, what must one first do, right? Well, to make a student, what must one first do? Let's get to that. So we got to apply that science.
Noise.
God said anyone could be a 5%. You ain't living this, man, I beg to differ that. I don't care who you are, I tell you that's a your face. You ain't living this, man, beat it. Straight cheese, man. Because you can't tell me, man, with all the intelligence we have, that individual are just relying on the past. Intelligence is supposed to enhance itself through growth and development. You don't stay stagnant. Intelligence teaches a man what to do when faced with ignorance. Intelligence teaches a man to become a problem solver when faced with a problem. And yes, our nation, we have a problem we are faced with. So we have to confront that problem. No ifs, ands, and buts, we can get it done. And I guarantee you we'll feel much better. Problem is, 60 days from now it's going to be full. The school building is not equipped enough to hold everybody. Where are we going from there? And what's going to happen? Where do we stand? Yesterday. What did I see? Sure. It's not what's being done at the school. I already know what's being done at the school. The wall, the basement, the whole thing patched up. You know what I mean? The fixture is patched up. That's not where I'm going, bro. I'm not going there. I'm going with capacity. Like, what are we going to do with the building? That's what I want to know. I'm not. Yes, I do know that. But I mean, is it going to be completely successful? I'm not here to debate what individuals are and aren't doing. When I ask a question, God, it's simply because I want to know. That's it and that's all, man. All the egotistical nonsense is nonsense to me. I ask a question because I want to know. Bottom line, not being smart, not being sarcastic or anything else you can dream of, man. Because I'm none of that. I'm simply God. This is why Allah made us individuals, man. It's something you don't know, I might know. Something I don't know, you might know. And in order for us to figure it out, we got to come to each other. And that's what I'm doing. So don't make me wrong for that. How else am I supposed to find out if I don't ask questions?
What's going on with you? How you been?
Understand that.
They don't have the pit bull on the leash. I don't play with those pit bulls.
I didn't say that to rub feelings with nobody or make nobody feel like they're not doing their part in this. That's not what this is about. We all got a part in this. Every individual that's here got a part in this. Notice I didn't use the word play. There is no time for that. It's about teaching, it's about formulating ideas collectively as a unit. And in order to do that, you and I must verse. And I don't mean negatively. I don't mean egotistically. I don't mean sarcastically. I don't mean super emotionally. I mean realistically. Reality is that is real to me, man. So when I ask a question, I'm not being sarcastic. I ask because I want to know. It ain't, oh, did you go to this person? Did you go to that person? I ask a collective question to my nation of brothers who so happen to be paying attention at this very moment. See, I know time travel 1,120 feet per second, so I know there's somebody outside of this circle that hears me as well as those that's within it. So I didn't get up here to be no big eye and make nobody feel like little you. Because we don't have time for all of that nonsense. That's the problem right now, man. It's about getting it done plain and simple. You know, and I ain't trying to take up all day, so the next person, you know, who wishes to speak, here's the microphone. Please.
No, I already have.
Peace, family. I come in the name of the Lord and justice. About a year ago, in fact, before Umar passed away, we had the idea, and I have the schematics and everything, about how we was planning to build on the back of the building
However, when the pandemic hit and we lost the God, you know, he's still amongst us. Because every time I speak, he's here. Every time I speak about Allah B, he's going to be here, or any one of us, or that matter. Allah lives. So what happened with the school is, because of the pandemic, Harriet Tubman or any place in Mecca wasn't giving us no place to go to. So as a result, we beat the ground with our feet. We went to everywhere we could. So I said, well, if that's what's happening, that's what's meant to happen. Right now, we were put in a position where we had to get our own. We're supposed to be self-sufficient as a nation anyway. So what we did is we asked for $100 from one brother, from every brother in this nation, so that we could take the property that belonged to us and build on it. This way we would have our own building where the babies can come. We have an AIG boxing team that boxes outside the school. They're here today. They would have a place to have a boxing team inside. We can rent it out to the community. We can have our parliaments and we can have our dances. It's something that we can call our own. And that's what we're building towards. Yeah, we got money for it, but we need more money. Understand the knowledge. You know, even though every one of us may have or aspire to get 120 degrees, it's more than just learning 120 degrees. It's about adding on. Our lessons tell you the expiration of the devil's civilization was 1914. So what was supposed to happen after that? He was given 6,000 years to rule. So the 6,000 years is up. It is our time now. So it's not just about holding 120 degrees, it's about living them. It's about adding on. It's about taking this nation a step further. That's what building is about. It's not just about burning your mouth all the time. It's about activating your supreme knowledge. So we're trying to put this building together on our property. But we need more brothers, more sisters, or anyone that want to add on to it. The God Unique spoke about going to speak to the senator. We're beating the ground, we're talking to everybody. But this nation comes first. That's what I was talking. So that's what we're doing with the building. If anybody want to know, there's no problem. And if we do that, we get the building, we can shut down the law school and rebuild it from the basement all the way up. So we'll have that building there. That is the intentions of what we're trying to do. All we asking to add on. If you got this knowledge, it's not just about standing on the corner holding your degree. We did that for years, months, and days. If you don't understand your knowledge by now, and it means to live out the culture, then something is wrong. So you got to take this nation a step further by adding on by what you do in this nation, not by what you say. I listen to what people say all the time, and I take what they do more than what they say. That's what makes word born, because what you say out your mouth, you should live by it. You should be bonded by it through your actions. Understand your knowledge. So if his expiration was up in 1914, his power to rule is over. It is now our time. Allah gave us the book of life, so now we got to realize that. He said, get a skill and get a trade so that we can build a nation. That's what it's about. Not about myth professing. We did that for years, months, and days too. It's about adding on. Taking your resources that surround you and building. That's what Parliament is for. We're supposed to be here discussing things about how we can come together. What you bringing to the table? What you bringing to the table? That's what we're supposed to be doing, discussing those things. And see how we can take this nation a step further. When I got down in the 1970s, you couldn't come inside the Parliament where brothers were discussing things about building. I'm doing this, God. How can you add on? Those are the things we should be discussing now.
that's what makes this nation, God, great. We ain't got no problems. We the problem solvers. Peace. I just want to add on something my man just said, my brother. And you know what? Let me tell you, God. This is our responsibility of the fall of civilization. He talking about headquarters. You see, you know, the borough of New York City is the 5%. And the only way we gonna get together, we gotta unify the knowledge of ourselves by dealing with headquarters first. See, headquarters is our backbone. Because the law came to Mecca. And when I seen the law, and I seen them pull the 5 boroughs of New York City, one man, and y'all say you ain't got no money. In New York City, the law said unite together, 5 books, 5 books. Every borough control their own borough. But yet you gotta report it to Mecca. But Mecca gonna hold the 5 books. And everybody gonna take care of their own borough. Don't depend on Mecca or Medina or the desert. I told you I'm gonna do a party for the boys. And everybody gonna have a chance to get some money. Every borough. I ain't gonna say no more. Proof is in the pudding. Peace.
Big brother right here.
Where God at? God, where you at, God? Come here, God. Come here, God. See, these are my grandkids. They're the ones that my queen gonna ride. When I do a children's day, they're the ones gonna be in charge of God and blessing. He gonna take care of the young gods and she's gonna take care of the young earths. They're gonna have their bank account. God gonna have a bank account, she gonna have a bank account for the children. Peace, God. You wanna say something? Peace. That's it. Peace. My name is
You come in, let the chill with the white 10%. You stay alive. Peace. And that's the 10%. Who are the 10%? They are the rich that make up the story. The amateur. It's a sport. And they run to things like this. That is saying red, black or white, red, right. God, wait! Everywhere, the enslaved folk. Why the slave master always ignore their value? That number 2. If the Muslim enslaved us, when they took up the chain, they give us the Holy Quran. If the Christians from West, white devil, enslaved us, they give us Christians or whatever their value. Why? Is that normal? The same people who enslave us, their God gonna give our people eternal life. We have spare no life by nature. We are the we have no beginning, we have no end. All physical things of the universe is a manifestation of God's thought and the divine intelligence that enemy can control. Let me repeat myself, please. Any time that you did something that cannot be moved, if we teach them about their code, right? The way their code, they cannot go to God. There was a man called Yaakov in the society. They shut their mouth because they cannot show that food. If we teach them about Jesus, they cannot show food. There was a man called Jesus with pain in that food. Teach them about Moses. They cannot serve war that we that they have. If we teach them about Noah, they cannot serve the book that means we should faith in that they have. Because all those names that have been manifested came from the devil, Bible, which stole our history, our black history, and plagiarized and put in the Bible and give it to our people to conceal the truth. That's why the Bible was it's picked up and the child who must there to keep them out inside their destiny. And the system is Yaakov. Let's deal with blood. How long did Chinese been here? There could be one after such a long. How long the entire will move? After such a long. Back then, there was no terminology for doctor, nursing, clinic. All these things that with the hotel. Original man have an emphasis all the time. All the time. Moses. In their Bible, they say God allows slavery. Why Moses just talk to the God? And the God got to stop. John comes out. And that's what but God said, I cannot sweat for you.
while we working, that was flower, and our black history, there was no man called Moses. I'm with Jimmy. I'm with Jimmy study black history that nobody called Moses. This was white devil legendary history. And men going to even speak the Sabbath faith name. Going to go to the fifth. There are things that we accept because we back with them and the local church that 85%. That's how we accept we black people, we are the ones who educate white devil from the game, from the people, from what exist. Just give us some like I don't want to take all night. Make this discuss becoming about today. I know that people will be the legislation of the day. So it is impossible for a man or his let's deal with stuff. A little town like Jerusalem, like Nazareth. Right? And men walk on top of the water. Resurrecting the dead. Preaching in the streets. That in the street. Everybody was going. Why they had to prepare the little boy who are just beside him. That's next thing. If everybody going, so the people, you see, when the woman and the big and big, we all know that people, the Jerusalem from Nazareth, run away. You know, up to that road. So when we coming back to the city, they invade the head. Black people are going to get money from them to identify people to travel. That's why they got but there was no man for this. We tried when we said we got to bring this thing back. I understand what we are doing. And this $100 thing. What blaming the way it is right now? How we can bring this thing back with the simplicity that brings when we said we will act this, we got to do we are all now through the knowledge, through the knowledge
No bullshit about it. We all become that food. It's a state of mind. We all become that food. That goes 30,000 years before that word Yaakov existed. Our ancestors called it Set. Like you got Osar, Oset, the womb, and Set. So Set become dead and got his brother to 14 feet. That this woman, Oset, is a mystic, is what you call it, spiritual mystery. There was no name for Osar. Holy Oset. That's what my ancestors wrote back then, so we can today. So my ancestors got out by putting in their clothes, which was happening today. So his woman that the church exists, understand the night. They want to fix that stuff. The monument in the White House, the army, when you go all over the planet, the obelisk, the Washington, White House, any group society that vibrated in Yaakov mentality, vibration, frequency, going to be destroyed. But it's over. We are not religious. Yes, with the supreme mathematics go up, everything from planet grow. So we can understand the knowledge. Take the best part from that comes. The Muslim religion essence are the ones who got caught in their belief. So the ego. We are not Muslim. We are not religious. Accept is the foundation. Who have no belief, who has no end, who always exists. We got to do up everything from accept so we can see with the third eye, which the mind. Not today, we got a job to do. We have to what? Sacrifice a part of the land, a bit of the land. So we will go what? See with the third eye, with the mind, so we will be able to see inside and outside. We got the job to do. That today we are put out. Mental, exercise. We have too many things. So we can activate a chakra. From the fifth chakra up to the seventh. That's how we get the seven and a third. That's the seventh chakra. Another one. How many times you see? First one, yes. Just that. I don't know if you just that. That Allah said, one day, all people you know there's something we have to get for all that classify a finding man, a bit of development. We do it. Love. Myself, God, I give up all the flesh, all the meat. I give up all the cocaine, all the alcohol, all marijuana. I give up all the anything, God, that is satisfied my last drop, my fighting name, my business. I give it up. I'm real. I'm not joking. As I said again, God, anytime I'm going to building, I'm going to make it full. I'm going to manifest it.
Papa, come here.
Even though I'm like it or not, I'm not gay to these people. That the sun expedition when it appeared. And religious people in heaven. But it is because they're religious. They're Muslim and disguise. Any man rescue something outside of yourself because God is a Muslim. Any man can a man God and second heaven. Yes, that the man take anything that is trust is a blessing that the Muslim get with it, or give it to you with the proper paper. You look at it like I'm in faith. Because that's the first thing. So no Muslim can live because I'm Christian and I know it. I am not I am and all things my top God and the divine I am the leader. We are the up. It is up. The Christian but the Bible. This destroy like any cycle. Think of
when it's like this, it's the raw frequency, the raw vibration, that frequency, and the vibration have to rise up. Yes, sir. When that comes back, or to bring it back. When we vibrated and Yaakov mentality, automatic, we're going to support levels as them. We can help us like a vampire. Amen. If you get bite by the vampire is some blood. Yaakov is from earth. Yaakov built up structure, reputation, for identity. And they are in front. Not even aware they are Yaakov. Yaakov mentality. Therefore, institutions all the time that job destroy identity because they are part of Yaakov system. But we mentality. Aware of it. Yaakov is the main side of the day. Yaakov.
Alicia, what are you doing right there down the line?
I said, hey.
All right, peace, family. Yes, everybody say peace. Peace. Peace on understanding knowledge day. Right? I'm God's divine prince of law once again. And as I think about it, man, this is a great occasion. I see some of everybody is out here today, right, which is good. Now social equality is unmatched. I see that the children are happy, and I see the happiness on some of our faces, right? But I must remind you, the reason why I left my good old turkey burger was because I thought that the cycle was dying. I thought, because 10 minutes before it, there was a mask, there was a real cycle. Now it's broken. No, but my thing is, wherever I am, I'm going to build on what I see.